Oh, okay. Hello, folks. This has gone Spy, the Spy, and come to you live for an important announcement. Now, today is a little bit belated, but we'll just roll with it. Um, um, I had a. Okay, let me start over. My birthday has already just arrived, so I'm 23 years old, people. And the birthday thing happened like 2 days ago, so I got two halves of my stories going on with my birthday during that time, so I'm gonna give you the lowdown. So let's start with the first story of my 23rd birthday. Because after this recording video, the next one is going to be a little more interesting than the first story. So I'm just going to give you the rundown here. So as of right now, okay, let me just try to tell you this. Try to say this. The day before my birthday, which is my early birthday, I was with my mother. I woke up at 7 o'clock a.m., like I had mentioned from the last announcement of the time of what my mother and I are going to be doing during that time. So like I got up this morning, and I was getting a shower and to be able to get things cleaned up, get my clothes and stuff, and my headset, and pretty much about all I needed to. Oh, and I need to. And my mom had packed up my swimming trunks, so yeah, we didn't went to the beach. Do not get any funny ideas about that part, okay? We didn't go to the beach. Anyways, we're getting straight off the point here. Now, during that time when I was getting ready, my mom and I were just about. I was actually the only person that got my things ready when I finished off getting cleaned up and such. Got my clothes and such, and I was able to get my swimming trunks. And my mother was the only one that hasn't gotten her stuff ready, so I waited like 10 minutes for her to get ready, and then when she's finally ready, I just grab a Mountain Dew drink, and we just head to the Jeep, make sure that we got things ready, and then we took off from our home, and then drive in to this place where it looks like a camper's site, which is something like from the Indian movies, I guess. Anyways, the camping site was. We arrived there. It looks like it's packed with only a couple of cars there. And when we got off and when we parked there, all we had to do was to sign off a couple of papers in the front office, and to be able to grab some sneakers, and we need to make sure that we dressed up for like we're going to the beach or something, which we're not. We really didn't. We went to the beach. And then, okay, I'll just say it out for you so that things doesn't look weird or confusing the way I'm describing it. We went there for water rafting. Okay, there, I said it, so you can understand why. So when we got our sneakers, our water shoes sneakers, you guys know what that is, right? I'm pretty sure you guys know. And then we kind of went outside with the other group of people sitting on the bench, and that person that's the man that's in charge explained a couple of rules of water rafting about making sure you stay on the raft at all times and following the instructions of the rules of your water rafting guide. Now, how long it took me and my mom to get to that camp? It took like nearly 2 hours to be able to get to that camping site, so it's probably the reason why my mother insisted that I woke up at 7 o'clock a.m. so that because the water rafting time starts at 10 o'clock, so you can understand why that it was important for me and her to be able to get up at around 7 a.m., which was the worst time for me to wake up at, as I already explained from the last announcement. So when the guy in charge finished explaining the rules of the water rafting and stuff, we went to get all of us went to get our vest. We went to get our helmets, and we get some water rafting stick paddles, and we got on board the bus, which because the place that we were going is going to be required to go there to be able to water raft, so it's the reason why we need to be picked up to drop us off through a bus. So and how long we were in the bus? The bus drove us to like how long? Like probably an hour or so to get to that place. Yeah. It could have been like 30 minutes tops, I guess. So I didn't really pay attention to the time. During that time, I was thinking a lot of stuff about what's been going to happen and probably afterwards and so forth. What else? Oh yeah. After we arrived at the place, we've got off to find our assigned water rafting guides, and my mother and I found our female guide, water rafting guide. She's pretty cool, by the way. Go and let you know about that part. And she's really a professional water rafting guide. She really knows exactly how to be able to help us to be safe on water rafting. Yeah. And we were accompanied, and my mother and I were also accompanied with 3 teenage boys and their dad named Phil, I guess. And then they're really cool guys, by the way. So we were able to socialize a little bit before we were able to get on the water rafting. And the first thing that our water rafting guide wanted us to do was that we need to be able to work together to be able to lift our raft up, so that we'd be able to work together to drag it to the docking site. It's really heavy. Like, I got bruises to be able to just try to lift the thing. I mean, if I tried to lift it by myself, I probably would never be able to lift that thing by myself because it was really, really hard for me to be able to keep my hands tied while we were dragging it together. And when we finally reached to the docks, we had our paddles, we put them on the raft, and then we each take our positions to the raft. Like, alright, once we were in the raft and got onto the water, swimming to the water with the raft while we were on the raft. Our water rafting guide gave us some precision instructions about what to do on rafts when we need to follow orders and such, like how to paddle, like to push forward or push back with our paddles, and when to even lean against each other to be able to make sure that we got our boat turned around and yeah. Anyways, when she was trying to get us to next to, like, I thought we were going over a waterfall. Like, I was a little bit nervous because I thought we were just going to water raft over the waterfall. No joke, no shit. But thankfully, she only has us to go to the other dogs. Which was grateful because I don't think any of us will be able to either survive or to stay on the water rafting if we go over the waterfall. No, we probably won't. Thank goodness for that. And then once we got to the second dog, we once again drag our water raft boat to the bottom of the dock with the other water rafters. And then one by one, water rafters just on their water rafting boats, and then right to the ocean waves of the rapid seas. And that included us as well. And during that time, while we were water rafting, we had a blast of trying to be able to make sure that we try not to make sure that any one of us fall from our water rafting boats, because it was going to be really hard for her to be able to get our group person member to get back onto the boat as fast as possible, because the rapids are really tough to be able to maneuver unless you be able to have your vest on, which we all do, by the way. Anyways, we had a total blast, and then on during the time that we were water rafting through the boats, with our water rafting boats, our water rafting guide told us much about about biology and stuff, and about the importance of water rafting and the rules of what to be able to do and what to occur. That, like, she's like done this like a couple of times perhaps, and then just about halfway through the water rafting of this trip, when we tried to turn our water rafting around, this rapid was so strong that it pushed our water raft. When we're trying to be able to hold on to something, one of our group guys, one of the teenage boys, the group member of our group, was flown out into the water. Like, I seriously thought that he was going to drown, and thankfully our water rafting guide was able to pull that person back onto the water rafting boat. Anyways, he was okay. And then pretty much about the rest of the trip of the water rafting was that we had a great blast there. Like, I was having a good time there. Yeah. Anyways, after the water rafting trip, that my mom took me, she and I went back into the house to be able to be ready for my birthday. And, alright. Alright, the morning of my birthday, like, when I woke up the morning, like, I began some good emails from my Aunt Tommy and my cousin Sarah, and they wished me a happy birthday. like my Aunt Tommy wanted to send this message yesterday, but she said that they need to treat every day like it's their birthday. She's really nice. Gave me hugs. Yeah, you probably can't see that. Anyways, and then while I was, yeah, one of my old friends that I haven't seen in many years had contacted me before my birthday had come, saying that he and I are going to be wanting to go bowling. Like, I thought it's going to be a simple day because I seriously wasn't expecting what's going to come next. Okay, and by the way, that friend of mine, his name is Brett, good guy, decent, honest guy. Anyways, he and I had had 2 games of bowling. Like, he was able to win this one game because he was worried that I was making it easy for him. Like, honestly, I really wasn't trying to make it look like I wasn't even trying. Like, I was really trying. It's just, like, I've already told him beforehand, like, I haven't exactly been bowling for quite a while because, and FYI, I used to bowl when I was a kid, so, yeah. Anyways, he was able to win the first game, and then in the second game, he felt like bad luck was upon him, so much so that he thinks he was getting really bad misses. Like, I've been trying to make sure that it was simply just that. Anyways, I was able to get a couple of strikes through those bowling pins, and I was able to make a comeback on that second game, meaning I won that second game. And we were just about to continue our third game, but because of the time limit of the game, because we played 2 games, we kind of make a democracy decision here. We've played a third game, so we decided to play a third game, and then we've played a third game, and he was able to win the third game. Yeah. And after we finished bowling, I've contacted my mother saying that he and I are getting to the house. And just before that, we went to the house. We've gone to the restaurant called Aubrey's to get some, and from there, because Brett's dad called him to get some stuff, his father ordered some food. And then when Brett and I got to the house, I didn't think that he was going to be able to come inside. I thought he was going to. And what amazes me the most, because of the fact of what surprised me the most once I got inside my house, like, I was just got surprised by mom's friends saying surprise. Like, it's something that you guys don't want to believe. It was a birthday surprise when I got inside the house. You should have seen it. Those guys had everything set up. Like, they had those mom's friends had practically got everything set up, like those strings on the doorway in the hallway, like I hadn't seen before, and birthday balloons and plates on the table. It was amazing, people. It was just amazing on that day. We had a great blast that day. Alright. Alright, so, that's pretty much about what I, on my first part of my birthday with my mother. But I will continue the final part of my birthday on the next video. On the next announcement video. So this HexagonalSpy, the Spy, sign off for now. After these messages.